Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Now, thank you for all the helpful comments and suggestions about the ratio things. I do realize what the issue was, and this is something that I hope that the developers that will take a look at after a while, because currently the machine information here is, shall we say, a bit lacking. The problem, of course, is you have to go into the replicator and you have to take a look at the product here. 3 glass makes 2 prisms, and that was what I didn't take into account here. So I need 3 glass for every 22.5 minutes for 8 machines, which, according to what I found, means that I need 540 glass, which is 18 smelters, smelting down raw stone to glass. So we're going to start this episode by taking a wee trip over to the glass manufacturing section. Have a look at what we're actually producing. Was that here? I was fairly certain that was here. Apparently I was wrong. Where did I put those then? Ah, there they are. So I have currently 12 of these, which produces one full belt of 360, whereas we need 540 and 18 of these, so I need to build 6 more of them, and I don't think I have enough raw stone for that. 198, 198, 198, 198, so we're going to have to get some more stone. How far away do we have to go for that? Of course, we have to go pretty far away. You know what? I think that we can take down this stuff now. I don't think... Well, there's some stone down there, so I could cook up that stone to make these landfills. And I could make some glass... Oh! There's stone there. That's... that works. That works. No problem at all. Let's drop down here. And yes, I know you need resources. So we need enough to make 6. I think I said, yeah. I don't want to mess up the wind power. Okay, let's place one there. One there. And if I can... Perfect. Surprisingly perfect, actually. I cover all of them, and these will probably output 198 each. Let's connect them up with power. 231, 231, and 231. Okay, well, that's not too bad. 231, that is 693, which is what one Mark II belt will... Well, it's just below. This is 720. Do I really need that much? I go have a look at what I did over here. So 12 of these. Well, it might be useful to have... I didn't want to go there. It might be useful to have some glass in excess, actually. I don't know if it's needed in any other recipe currently. Not that I can see, but I'll leave some in excess anyways. I don't want to go and mess around with with the the research tree, sorry, and to try to figure out whether or not I'm gonna need raw glass for anything else. And I'm not that concerned with the ratios. As long as it works, I'm happy. So, build a belt like that. And let's set this to make glass. I don't know why I call it raw glass. It is just glass. 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to need belt to come in. I'm going to use some Mark II belt for this. And normally I wouldn't bother with this, but I'm going to do it here. Need to fill up some land as well. That should suffice. Lack of item. Oh, I need more landfill. Hello. Give me those. Thank you. You can take that back. Bye bye. We go back here. And I think it will suffice to go out there. That should be fine. Then we need to make some more belts. Start there. That looks absolutely splendid. Go there. And I don't think we need to have an additional belt, to be honest. So, here we get this. The pole thing is, this makes Caledorn unhappy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. We shall survive. Lack of item. How dare you. I really need to automate these things. Now I need iron. And stone and circuit boards. That's... how much? 4. Okay, let's grab 400. And... I'm not... yeah, I'm making this melter. I don't need 400. 200 will suffice. Then... well, maybe I should land, actually. Recharge the reactor. We also need 100 stone. I don't have that. Am I not storing stone here at all? No, I'm not. I'm storing it somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, there. 100 stone. And we need 200 circuit boards, which of course I've moved away from here, much to my annoyance right now. And we need 100 of those. I already have those. So we're going to have to pick up some circuit boards. Let's do that here. And we can make 50 of these. Here we go. And I'm just going to stand here until I've recharged my mech. Important. And when we have recharged the mech, we'll go pick up some hydrogen so that we can put that into the fuel chamber, which is, yes, empty. Just as I thought. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yeah, that'll do. This game really is a beautiful game. Okay, now we need 4 of these and put those in. I'll bring with me 2 more stacks of them just so I have some in reserve. And we'll drop down here. Now, where is that glass? I probably should get rid of these. But I wanted to have a buffer of glass, so... yeah, we'll get around to that eventually. But the final one. You know what? I don't like having this look the way this looks right now. Yeah, I'm sure some of you are amused by this. Which you probably should be. But I do have standards, and those standards must be upheld, I believe. Yes. So and then copy, and another belt going there, probably one more, and copy. There we go. And then we need a belt going down there. And this one needs to go forward. This can... no, that was one too much. This can stop here. Then we want to have a splitter here. We don't need a splitter there. That's overkill. Connect that up. And then connect up this. Now we need sorters. Someone asked a relevant question about that. If these sorters were enough for these machines. And to be honest, I'm not sure. For some of the machines, I need to look into it. But in relevance to my issue with the ratios, yes, these are plenty. The problem was, as I've mentioned, that I didn't have enough raw glass. Now, I want to empty this thing out. So, I suspect that is too close. Okay, I need to take a look at the other varieties here. Not that one. How does this one work? It still takes the topmost, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, this one needs to... don't need to use a Mark II belt for that. This one needs to connect to here. This one needs to connect to there. And this one needs to go around. And then connect to there. And then we're gonna have a Mark II belt going out. And connect to that. But we are going to do this. And empty out this machine, or this storage. Of course, this does require power. So do these. There we go. As you can see, these sorters have no issue at all emptying the belt for that. We're just not getting enough raw material at the moment. Now, where do I want to put a buffer for the glass? Definitely not there. And the glass is coming here, I believe. Yes, so it's the fourth belt. Which means that if I go across the water here, let's see. I suppose I could have a buffer here. Let's go up. Thankfully, you don't need to build a landfill to have a belt. So like so. And then that one will come in here. So we need to deconstruct those and change the splitter to that one. Then we connect. Okay, so that's too close then. Let's try again. It's supposed to come... Why, game? Are you at the wrong level? That is the problem, of course. And I don't want that there. I want it at the spot I originally placed it, which would be here. Connect up that, connect up that at the correct level, please. And connect up that again. But... And this is also something that I wish they would add, the ability to upgrade the belts. Oh well. Because this is very tedious. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with this. This is a bit quicker. I think that's the one. Yep. I'm gonna have a lot of additional glass that I don't need in my inventory. There we go. And connect that up. Let's make sure we have everything. Like so. And then we need to make sure that we get glass in on the line here. But having a buffer would be preferential. So I think we're gonna build that. And this one has glass. I'm gonna be lazy, so I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. Sort. Grab those. I don't know how many. Okay, so there will be some left, which we'll put back in there. And then I will be lazy for the rest of it, because I want everything to go out before I connect up the actual belt. So we'll use a Mark III sorter here, Mark III sorter here, and Mark III sorter here. And then we just wait for that one to empty out. Meanwhile, we can put up the belt that we're actually going to use. How many did these produce per minute? I think we can support up to 12 of them on one Mark I belt. And that's the kind of information that I would like to have available without having to power up the machine. It would be nice to know how much is this going to output. Because, yeah, it is, strangely enough, very relevant information. Let's use a splitter in that layout here. And we'll do the same here because I want to make sure that I'm balancing the belts here. Yeah, we're gonna have a squiggle because we're actually, we can build that one down here. And that should connect to there. There's no reason why I shouldn't just go down like that. Now we need to connect up the sorters. And there we go. So all we need to do now is wait for this haven't finished. Did I power up the prism? Yes, I did. So there is the problem. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna place a small storage facility there. And I'll take Mark III sorter and let it take prisms over into this. Actually, I'll take several of them, because that is going to be very slow. Much better. And that is a handy thing that you can remember. You can connect up more than one of these. Now this, of course, is just to get glass out of the way. Specifically to empty that storage, because this one I intend to use as a buffer. It's almost empty. That's good. There we go. Excellent. Now we can remove that. Remove this belt. And the sorter. There we go. And then we'll hook up Mark III sorter into there as well. Very good. Now I think I have more stone lying around, and I don't need raw stone. I almost wish we had a resource sink, like in Satisfactory, but for all I know, we might encounter that at some point. Funnily enough, I have some of these lying around here. That's not too bad. Did I get everything? I think so. And in you go. also keeping some silicon ore in my inventory, which I definitely don't need. I have to wait for this to complete because I want this to be done. How is our power situation currently? Yeah, it's not ideal. I'm going to have to build more wind turbines. I mean, we have a decent amount of them. But we are going to need way more. Or I'm going to have to restart the more polluting version of power. Because this is currently with not all of the machines running. So we are going to be producing far too little power if everything starts up. Not that it's a big problem, but still, it's nice to have everything up to speed. There we go. Don't need that. And then we connect up this, and boom. Oh, there's one tiny belt there that is Mark 1. I did not mean to do that at all. Put this in here. No raw stone left, good. Yeah, all of the machines are getting stone, so everything is good. And now we should have enough raw glass to... I don't know why I'm saying raw glass, but oh, that's what I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Move these. I did not mean to remove that either. Please come back. Otherwise I'm going to miss you. There we go. Now we can supply all of the machines and we are making enough prisms. Excellent. And this sorter is doing its job. Good. Let's get rid of the extraneous glass that I don't need. Am I using silicon for anything down here? I don't think so. It would be nice to get rid of the silicon. But I think that I'm only producing raw silicon at the moment. I don't think I'm Oh, I am using it for something. Let's get rid of it up here then. There we go. Okay, well then I am producing what I wanted to produce in terms of prisms and glass. So what's the next thing then? Well, the next thing is this crude oil seep, which is going to be in the way, but... this is using an awful 14,000 soil pile. That's excessive. But I want to connect up to that continent or island over there. We'll get 18. Yeah, that's gonna help. And that apparently is the new zone change. So what's next? Let's see here. We have prisms. We're producing 540 glass actually. And we are producing 360 prisms. Do I not have glass in my spreadsheet? I do. How many smelters do I have? 6, 12, 24. And that requires a great deal of stone. Let's just go with that. As I've mentioned, I don't think ratios is too relevant. We are not at the point where I need to be very bothered with ratios anyways. Okay, so the next thing that I want to produce then probably is electric motors, to be honest. Now, electric motors, and I'm sorry that I'm just standing still here, but the thing is I'm looking at a calculator, so... electric motors, where are you? You're there. Well then, I do not think that I need to make 360 of those. How many do we need? This one requires 2, and each of these produces 1. So I don't really need that many of those. I mean, I need them for the belts. Not those belts. These belts. What do I use the regular electric motors for anyways? Ah, the Mark II sorters. So I need a little bit extra. Are there any other buildings here that require those? The water pumps, but those I doubt that I'm going to need to manufacture a huge quantity of water pumps. A bit weird the turbine don't need an electric motor. But maybe the coil is plenty. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. But if I have... okay, I'm going to have to check the... I set this to make electric motors. Requires iron, gear, and magnetic coil. And I don't have any iron currently on my inventory. But this belt here seems to be carrying that for me. Let's grab 60. Put those there. And those 22.5 per minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to do math again. So 22.5 per minute means... can I put a comma in this calculator? No, I cannot. Well, it's 45. That is 2 factories, so 90. If I produce 90, that's going to require 270 iron ingots. and 90 magnetic coils and 90 gears. And we are already using all of the iron ingots that I'm producing currently for the gears and the circuit boards. So I'm going to need another belt of iron. Not that that is a big problem. The only question is, where do I get it from? That vein is too small. Really? There is no... Oh my, oh dear. There are some over there. These I'm already tapping. These actually do appear to be the most... Because I'm using everything here to smelt down to ingots. I'm also going to need steel. Those usually have a 1-to-1 ratio, which is useful. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab the iron veins over here so that we can smelt down some more iron ingots and put them on the bus so we get hopefully a little bit of excess of iron. Since I am combining two belts here, I might as well just make this one belt Mark II. Use a merger splitter thing here, and then we get room for another belt that can go down on the bus. And then in the next episode we'll be setting up the electric motors and probably the electromagnetic turbines and plasma exciters, I think. Depending on what we get time for. I mean, time flies when you play this game, that's for sure. It is very enjoyable. I am enjoying the game a great deal. But I am very much looking forward to when they have more information available on the machines and stuff, because it is kind of annoying that you have to go in here and look at what it actually outputs before you set up the machines, since like the electromagnetic well, we could use the prisms as an example. It doesn't tell me that it uses 3 out of these. I can hold over there, of course, and it will tell me, but yeah. There is some information on the tooltip there is that. But it would be more useful to have it visible here. And I'm also... Not that I think that the devs are going to watch my series, but we're going to always hope. Another thing that I wish they would do is have more consistency. Like, okay, so this machine is producing so and so many per minute, but then the belt or the sorters, that tells me in seconds. It would be more useful for everything to be in one consistent time unit. So it would be more useful to me if this told me that it was doing 90 trips per minute instead of 1.5 trips per second, which I then have to multiply up myself by 60. Since the minute is what is really relevant to me when I'm using the machine. Of course, then you would get the inconsistency here with that says 2 seconds. But still, at least for the belts and for the sorters, it would definitely be more convenient, at least. It could even show both. So yeah, that is just some constructive feedback for the devs that are not watching my series. So yeah, okay. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. And as always, please feel free to leave any comments and questions in the comment section. I will be doing some mass answering there. There are plenty of comments that I haven't responded to yet, and I do apologize for that. I will be getting around to it. I have been focusing on getting content out before dealing with the comments. So have no fear, I shall respond to any and all comments that has information and or questions and so forth that I haven't addressed in this series already. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be seeing you all in the next episode.